In this Wordify review, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Wordify. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll leave a discounted link so you can get your money's worth. Now, Wordify is a managed WordPress hosting provider utilizing AWS and Google Cloud servers. Essentially, it can allow you to edit and manage your WordPress website, mainly. Now, you're taken here, once you create the site, to this main page where you have to create your WordPress site. So you've got your name you want, you've got your location, United States, Australia, Germany, UK. Obviously, we are in the UK, so we're going to click that naturally. Then your site name, you can make it whatever you want. I put upload tools. Then you can add a temporary URL. So if you have a URL that you'd actually like to create yourself, you can type it in. But if you leave it blank, as it says here, they will create an entirely new URL for you, a random one and an awesome one, as they say here. Now, you'll click on Dev Site, free hosting, and you'd add the site essentially. It's that simple. This is how you create your WordPress site. You click Add Site, and your site will be created for you. Now, as you can see, we're taken here. So this new site is being created for us, and you can just see how it installs the DNS and the time it takes. But we actually have one already made here. So this is the original Opulent Tools that we're actually going to click on right here. And you can see this is the link to the website. And to get into the website, you're actually going to need to have this username and password. So we'll show you an example. So you click WordPress and you'll be taken here. Now, originally, if you hadn't been taken to that WordPress site before, you'd have to type in that username and password. But once you type those in, you'll be taken right here where you can see the website they've created for you. And it's really cool. So the updates, you can look at updates for your website. You have posts, you can edit your post, a new post, hello world, that's an interesting one here. The bulk actions, dates the posts have come through, the categories, you can filter them too or add new posts yourself. You have your media as well. Now, there's obviously nothing here because it's a new website. We haven't done anything with this, but all your media items could be added right here to be bulk selected and categorized and ordered for you. Same with your library as well. If you have any new media, you upload it onto this and create an entire library folder for them. Then you go to pages here as well. You have a privacy policy page, a sample page for the website. So these are all ways you can edit WordPress through Wordify. So look at this, so a sample page right here, you can actually edit anything that's here. Tools we have right here. This example page is different from blog posts. See, you can see all the stuff they provided for you. This is how it will essentially appear and you can edit anything here. Again, you can make it bold, you can italicize it, you have different links. It's really creative and customizable. You choose the colors of your theme as well, the backgrounds. So this is quite nice. There are a lot of creative options available for you, even the size of typography as well and the dimensions. You have padding or margin. So you have all these available right here for you simply through a sample page in your website. Now, if we go back, we're going to leave because we don't need any of that. That was just to show that we can do that. You have comments on your website as well. So I just comment. Again, this is what users who are originally using that Wordify will be able to do for your website and comment upon it for any changes. Your appearance as well, you can edit theme details. Look at this, you can choose this kind of theme and customize it yourself if you wanted to. So you have this right here, Mind Blown, a blog about philosophy. You can edit this however you want with the text. You can put your own pictures, your own background image. Again, this is a sample page, of course, you can change your name to. There's a lot of features you can do with this, but this is just general website creation. That's on WordPress. That'll be accessed through your Wordify. And you can connect your plugins as well. There are a lot of plugins you can connect to this, which is really useful. Now, if you're trying to run a relatively small scale website, you don't need a lot of plugins. But if you wanted something bigger, if you had room and space for that, you can have a lot of plugins and add them through. So add new plugin. You have these options right here, and there'll be much more. You can search in popular recommended, of course. But if you go back, you have these right here, anti-spam, Hello Dolly as well. So they've even given you some of your own. And you can get through the users who are utilizing this website and editing it through WordPress, which is us right here. Sorry, editing it through Wordify, which is us right here. So we go into Wordify, back into this. There are not a lot of features you can do with this Wordify. The main thing is knowing how to edit this website, but adding certain different features and codes through this Wordify software itself. So you got your site name, the overview, your location, URL, all of the natural things. You can auto-update plugins if you want to, auto-update themes if you trusted in that. But once again, you don't have to really do it if you don't want to. But hey, you can click on it. It's right there. Hosting as well. So you got your SFTP right here, the site tracker. And again, you'll have all that available for you as you've signed into the website right there. So you got your WordPress as well. You can configure this. You can configure the files within the WordPress if you wanted to. You can edit them. You can delete them. You can create a new configuration if you wanted to with the name, the value, the type. So you can go through different pages as well, as there's quite a lot that they've detected on the website naturally. The workflow as well. You can clone this as well. You can clone the WordPress site, which would be quite useful. So if you want to test out different things and see how different features look like without completely committing, you put the name, the URL, the site name, and it's the same way as when you created that new site and you click on the dev site hosting. This is just the dev site. It's not a live site. It won't go live. So you add that site and it'll create that clone for you. Then you can go into Teams right here. And again, you can add different owners and different users. You can invite a new user. You get the email here. You put the email, put the first name, last name, choose user permissions for billing, team member or collaborator. Choose whichever way you want them to be involved on this site, and they'll be added here, being able to do all the things that you are doing yourself on Wordify and on that WordPress website it's created for you. Go down to affiliations as well. So you can have an affiliate program if you want to. You can apply now as a way of saying thanks to your customers. And you can recommend Wordify and get rewarded essentially. Migration requests as well. If you want to migrate your whole Wordify to a new website, you migrate, you choose the new URL, the username, the password, the notes for it, and your new site details as well. So it's the same as creating a new site again as we saw previously. And you just simply be migrating the Wordify and the site. So that's quite useful for you to have right there. Once again, we won't actually do any of this because we don't need to migrate, but you see you can have the URL, put the username, the password you designed for yourself, and the notes you'll need as well with the site names and everything else we saw before. Again, your support ticket, your email support@wordify.com, and they can help you with any issues. If not, you have this widget right here that you can click on and you'll be contacted by a team once you click on which articles that you may need help in. And if those articles don't work, you simply send a message and they'll be able to help you out if you have any pressing questions and pressing issues. So once you're back on your WordPress site, you can see it again. You have all these tools available for you, your site health, your personal data that you can export, or you can erase personal data as well. So we'll get to those just in a little bit, but you can see your site health right here. It's good. You've got your status. Again, it's got 5 recommended improvements for you on this website. Again, this is a real website, so all of these things, we don't really need to do them. But if you are operating a real website, these are very useful for you to do and consider to improve that website and its safety and its configuration. You have all these infos as well for you. So the personal data, again, if you had any personal data, you can send a request for it and have a requester shown right there, or you can erase personal data. A theme file editor as well. You can go through this. This will require a lot of coding and themes, but if you're into that, if you can operate with all that, it'll be right there to utilize. Even with the plugin file editor as well, if you want to edit some of your plugin files, all right here available for you, as well as the settings. Go for your writing, your reading, your discussion. So it's really useful. So these are the settings for what would be written on your WordPress website, the things people will be available to edit, the post categories, the post formats, the mail servers, the login name, the password. This will be for the reading as well, the blogs you're going to show, and the syndication feeds as well, which will show the most recent ones if you had to. And you can customize a number of these things that are going to be shown and utilized. And for each post in the feed, full text or excerpt, you can choose, even your search engine visibility as well. So these are all nice things your website will provide you to do. Even here, you can put a quick draft as well with some content and save it and post it to that WordPress website for users to see and interact with. So that's the way Wordify can connect you to your WordPress. That is Wordify. Wordify is really useful in creating a dev site for you, a nice WordPress page where you can edit a litany of features that they've got provided for you. It's really detailed and really useful. It's really convenient, and there's a lot of features you'll find available for you. I can recommend Wordify. It's a very good product. If you enjoyed this and have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll provide that discounted link. Thank you for watching.